Hi guys, I'm Maddie and I'm a freshman nursing student here at Indiana Wesleyan University. With IWU's financial aid awards coming out in just a few days, it's super important to get everything squared away so that you can make your dream college as affordable as possible. Now personally, I know that college can be a huge financial investment and it can cause a lot of stress and worry for most students. That's why I wanted to walk you guys through the steps of filling out and submitting your FAFSA and give you some tips to make it easier. Now these tips are not just for current IWU students, but also for anyone considering IWU and has already been admitted. The first tip is to fill it out. It may seem silly, but seriously, it's so important. We hear a lot of excuses as to why people don't fill out their FAFSA, like it takes too long, or it's way too complicated, or even I didn't get financial aid in the past, so I probably won't get it again this year. But none of these are good reasons to not fill out your FAFSA. IWU actually uses the info from your FAFSA to award you with financial aid. Plus, filling it out is completely free, so you definitely want to be filling it out to get as much money as possible towards your college investment. The second tip is to fill it out as soon as possible. Many of the financial aid opportunities are first come, first serve. That means if you're going to be enrolled in college next year, you're going to want to fill it out now. Students who are accepted for fall of 2020 and have their FAFSA completed within the next 2 weeks will be among the very first to receive their financial aid packages from IWU. Which brings me to tip number 3. Not only do you want to fill out the FAFSA as soon as possible, but you also want to submit it to IWU as soon as possible. Many people have already filled it out, they just haven't sent it to us. Did you know that IWU uses your application to search for all potential aid opportunities? That means that they're searching for scholarship aid for you, saving you time and energy, and ultimately money, which as college students, we all love. Okay, so if you've filled out your FAFSA but just haven't submitted it yet, go do that right now. But if you haven't filled out your FAFSA yet, keep listening. Now that you know why you should fill out and submit your FAFSA, I'm going to give you some quick tips on how to make it easier. The first tip is to use the IRS's data retrieval tool. The DRT allows you to transfer information from your tax returns directly into your FAFSA. This not only makes it easier and faster, but it ensures accuracy. Now, not everyone is eligible to use this tool, but we've put it in the link below. The next tip is to make sure that you don't mix up the student versus parent assets. Student assets hold a lot more weight in the FAFSA, so you don't want to accidentally report your parents' income as your own. This can cost you a lot of financial aid if you mix these two up. Along with not mixing up your assets is not overvaluing your assets. In the fine print of the instructions of the FAFSA, it tells you not to include the price of your home, your life insurance, or your retirement funds in the valuing of your assets. Overvaluing your assets decreases the amount of financial aid you can get, so you don't want to do that. Finally, if you've had any unusual circumstances occur within the past year, such as high medical expenses, a parent lost a job, or a big financial loss, you can contact the financial aid office to share documentation of these events. Because the FAFSA uses tax data from a few years ago, it may not reflect your current financial situation. If that's the case, you can contact the Office of Financial Aid and they can help you out. I know that college can be a huge investment, and any amount of financial aid can make a big difference. I hope these tips and the links in the comments below can help you out in making the FAFSA process easier and to get you the most money for your investment.